This message is for women, and we're going to reference Ephesians chapter 3 to get started, and it's really going to be about the lie of, well, that only applies to the Jews. So, for this cause, I, Paul, the prisoner of Yeshua for the Gentiles, if you have heard of the dispensation of the grace of God, if you look up the word dispensation, it means stewardship, which is given to me to you ward. And by the revelation he made known to me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words, whereby when you read you may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Christ, which is in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit, that the Gentiles should be fellow heirs and of the same body and partakers of his promise in Christ by the gospel. All right, that the Gentiles, please note, this is written to the Gentiles, that the Gentiles should be fellows heir of the same body and partakers of his promise in Christ by the gospel, where I was made a minister according to the gift of the grace of God given unto me by effectual working of his power. It does not say by the grace unmerited favor. It does not say that. It was conviction, so to speak, or pricking of the heart, and divine intervention on the heart. Unto me, who am less than the least of all saints, is this grace given, that I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of Christ, and to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world have been hid in God, who created all things by Yeshua. To the intent now that unto the principalities and powers in heavenly places might be known by the church and manifold wisdom of God. We're going to stop there. Known by the church. So the question is, and I hope y'all put this in the comments, does the church know this? Does the church know about this mystery? And do they preach it or teach it? That the Gentiles should be fellows heirs in the same bodies and partakers of the promise in Christ by the gospel. And then we're going to jump over here to Ephesians 2, because it tells you, and we all can quote, most people can quote, by the grace are you saved through faith, and not of yourselves, for it is the gift of God, none of works, lest any man should boast, for we are his workmanship, they can't quote 10, created in Christ Jesus, or Christ Yeshua, unto good works, which God has made before ordained that we should walk in them. Those good works, if you trace it back, I've already done a video on this, are the 10 commandments. I've already done a video on that at this time. So wherefore pass Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by which is called the circumcision, which is flesh made by hands. That's true circumcision. That at that time you were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenant of promise. Study your word and make sure you're approved.